But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bras, the enemy she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need it? That can drive horsepower. Steven punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. No diseases, nothing ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut buzzing. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love it, hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Hello, Creighton.
Hello, Charlie.
Good evening. Good evening. Yes,
Hello, Charlie.
correct. Good evening.
Good evening.
I stole a cup.
Happy Tuesday. You did steal a cup.
I stole a cup.
I forgot about that briefly.
I stole this cup from a restaurant in our
And
town,
you will burn in hell.
and I'm gonna burn in hell for it.
Yep. That's the way it works.
Here's the deal. My lemonade was like half full because it was my like second glass of lemonade, and I was like, I want this lemonade, and I don't want to leave. And it was time to leave because the place was closing, and I was like, fuck it. And
We
I
had a good
grabbed it.
time today.
I
though.
just held it, and I walked away. Weather. I have the weather, bro. Let me say my thing about stealing a cup. I'm a criminal. I'm trying to confess my sins. The weather in Anderson County, Kentucky today was clear. It was 57 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation was 1%. What are the odds? We have 2 places.
Are they close? Like geographically?
Uh,
I mean, I know they're right next to each other on the list, but you know,
Kansas and then Kentucky.
that's
No.
over here because I've been to Kentucky before.
Kentucky's
Kansas
over here.
is more
Kansas is like middle somewhere.
Of no, it's right above Texas.
Yeah, like
'Cause that's
middle.
where
That's the
Superman's
middle.
from. He's from Kansas.
Yeah, middle of America.
Yeah, Smallville, Kansas.
Humidity was 57%. I don't even care. I'm mad. Flint pissed
You're
me
mad?
off. But
Oh,
1%. I don't.
Wait. So I have to do the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Oh my God, this isn't a real thing.
It
Why are you
is.
making this
This
such a
is gonna
thing?
be a thing.
I
Here
hate
we
that you've
go.
made this a thing.
Here we go. Are you ready, Charlie?
Not
Are you ready?
Ooh. I know you see me
standing
standing here.
here.
Okay, stop. We're gonna sing the whole
Okay.
song.
Do I look?
It's fucking look at the word, you whore.
All right.
The population
Well,
of Anderson County, Kentucky, is
shuffle.
21,421
All
as
right.
of 2010.
Today's word of the day, because I put it on shuffle all the time now, is poppers. Poppers are small canisters of nitrous oxide that are inhaled and and give several seconds of intense high, like you feel like you're going a million miles an hour backwards. To hear it used in a sentence, this is what it would sound like. Doing poppers is so much fun. What a blast. Excellent highs.
I'm reporting you to the Wyoming FBI. What? Why the Wyoming FBI? Why not
well,
the
that's
South
isn't that
Carolina
where
FBI?
Flint's from?
No, he's from Nebraska. He's worse than
That's
Wyoming.
that's next to Wyoming.
Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet.
You want me to be quiet? Never.
You be quiet, great. No, it's not. What do you mean it's not? It's not worse? I think Nebraska's way worse than Wyoming. Nebraska sucks. What the hell?
What? What is it?
Tim Malil
What is it, Charlie?
liked the tweet.
Who's that?
I don't know, but he's a verified person. Tech
Well, aren't we
entrepreneur.
both verified?
Tech entrepreneur, cybersecurity service.
Is he
alert
watching it right
boop.
now?
I don't know. Maybe. If you are, hello, Mr.
Hello,
Allele.
Mr. Allele.
It's
I thought
cool.
you said O'Neill.
O'Neill, no, Allele. Wyoming is a hoax devised by NATO to shelter the public from a civil war raging in deep underground top secret military bases between the U.S. Space Force and shape-shifting alien double agents.
He's got a point.
I
believe
mean,
that.
yeah, I don't think we can argue that.
I mean, all I'm
Hey,
saying
hey,
is
Pete, love you. What? What are you? What's all you're saying?
what?
You said all I'm saying is.
All I'm saying is, like, aliens. Aliens.
Remember Bolt?
Yeah. Aliens.
the pigeon just walks up. He's like, my friend here's got something to say. And he walks up and he's like, all like his head's bobbing, and he goes like this. He goes like, aliens.
Aliens.
Like right into the can. Aliens.
That's
No.
it, bro. He was doing that meme before it was even a meme. 'Cause
Right.
Bolt came out in
So
like
good.
2006 or 7.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that's before the internet really took off as a thing. I mean, it was a thing for sure, but it's not like memes and shit. Like,
no,
at the
no. The
very
only people who
least-
knew were the people writing movies because they were
At-
on it all the
At
time.
the very least, we had that dinosaur meme where like it's the sarcastic velociraptor. You know what
Yes, I love the
Did you miss
sarcastic
that?
velociraptor. I missed
I
that
mean? How
one.
was your day, by the way, Charlie? What
It's
did you
pretty
do
good.
today?
I didn't do much. I watched some television. I messed with the stream a little bit, like OBS stuff, like trying to figure out a soundboard option, but I'm not confident in implementing it because I'm worried it's gonna fuck up OBS again, like it did that day. Nebraska provides corn, soybeans, wheat, and other farm shit for the country. What does Wyoming provide? Not corn. Corn fucks the ground up, and it has no nutrients. Corn is bad.
Corn fucks the ground up,
Yes, corn is very
but
bad
you can
for the
shit
ground.
out corn.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing it provides. Also, you have popcorn, so go ahead and just jot that down.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. Corn is good in taste.
I like corn. Sometimes.
So who gives a fuck? I give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'd like food to be
I don't eat corn enough.
nutritiously beneficial.
I don't eat corn enough to, weigh in on this. I feel like
I stopped eating corn
really
because
the same way you stopped eating bread.
bread's a little different. Bread like can have some benefits. Corn has no benefits.
Mhm.
Corn sucks like nutrients out of your guts.
So it's
Like,
almost
as
like
it's going
eating
through you.
celery.
No, that's different. Celery, that's just like a silly, like funny joke. Like you can eat enough celery and it not be an issue. It's like when you eat
Yeah.
like a piece of celery, it's technically you're not getting enough calories. It's like drinking water, but you're
Right.
chewing. So it's like it's
You're
really
chewing
just,
water.
it's more like you're just giving your like jaw a workout.
Yeah.
Kind of like when like chewing gum is good for the muscles of your jaw. Same with
Yeah.
like chewing food,
Well, that's
like
what you
celery
have to
steak.
tell. Like that's what that's part of like the allure. I think is what you can tell people. It's like do this. It's a good workout for your mouth.
Well, no, celery tastes good. I
Yeah.
like the taste of celery, but that's different. Corn literally takes nutrients out of you.
Mm.
Celery is simply you're burning calories. You're not getting back eating that celery.
Now is that all types of corn?
But it's still gonna. Yeah, there's like no good corn.
Really?
Corn
Not
is
even like
just-
the white corn.
No corn. It's all
Dang.
it's all
what about
corn.
popcorn?
What?
What about popcorn?
Yeah, no, it's even worse because
Wait, so
it's
is
like
popcorn
salty and
corn?
sugary. Yeah,
Is this like there's
it's corn
little-
kernels.
Okay, so like the seeds.
Yes.
So if I plant them, will a corn stalk grow?
And we invented Kool-Aid. Flint, if you're just gonna fucking Google what the fuck is Nebraska done, like don't make me do this to Wyoming because I bet you Wyoming's cooler.
Wait. So what happened now?
He's mad. I already knew that. No, you didn't. He's just listing shit about how awesome Nebraska is because he's from there. Yes, I fucking did. I don't care. I bet I could Google cool shit about Wyoming. I literally almost want to just tweet out what is some cool shit about Wyoming. You know what I mean? I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it just to fucking attack Flint. I'm not gonna do it. Not for 4 more minutes.
Oof, something just made me mad.
What made you mad?
Somebody texted me something that's upset me.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
Who's the person?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Really?
It's
Can I
we'll
see?
talk about it after the podcast.
No, I want to see now.
You
I
wanna
can't
see
wait 2
now?
hours.
No.
Let me see and figure out how we can talk about it without talking about it.
Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Some live drama, potentially. Oh my God, you text so fast with one hand.
Yeah. Well, I'm very good at one-handed stuff, I guess.
Wait. Wait a second. Hold on.
It was what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay.
This is great podcasting content, by the way.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
I read like one line about what the one person wanted to do to me, and I was like, oh.
Wait. Okay. How can we? You know what? Maybe we should just not touch it.
No.
Yeah, let's not touch that. I'm trying to think of a way we can, and there's a way, but like it's a way that's like very mirrored. So like it wouldn't be too hard to figure it out if anyone was trying, you know. Well, now I feel like we're just gonna like cock tease Flint with this really cool story. Also from Omaha.com. The 911 system of emergency communications, which is used nationwide and helps save millions of lives each year, was developed and first used in Lincoln, Nebraska. The first ever 911 call was placed by Alabama Speaker of the House Rankin Fight from City Hall to U.S. Representative Tom at the police station. I searched that up. I didn't know that one. Okay, bro. Are we about to do this? Are we about to have a Wyoming versus Nebraska?
Oh, dude, do it. What was Wyoming done?
Okay, let's see. Wyoming facts. Cool kid facts. I love that it's called Cool Kid Facts. It's the least populated western state in the nation. It's also the 10th largest state in the U.S., so it's a land of rugged landscapes and some of the world's greatest wilderness areas. National parks, cowboy towns, pioneer museums, hot springs. Let's see. The capital is Cheyenne. I didn't know that. The Equality State. Why is it called the Equality State? Where's Wyoming? Hold on. Where am I looking? Okay, you're right there. Wyoming's the one that's like literally a square. Like there's only two. It's like Wyoming and Colorado are the only two that are like straight up just square states.
Really?
Like 100% square. Is adulthood acting calm while screaming on the inside, or is that just life? Also, hi, haven't seen you fuckers in ages. Christ, Charlie, you really let yourself go. First of all, Nick, I feel like you're over-exaggerating. We've seen each other recently. I saw you, like, last month or something. Totally not today. These cool kid facts are very much just for little kids. I don't like... Oh, wait, hold on. Famous Wyomingites. Matthew Fox? Matthew Fox? Who's that? Who's Matthew Fox?
Matthew Fox.
The actor. Isabel Jewell. Kurt Gowdick. These are not fun facts. Here we go. Fun facts. Okay, Wyoming has been a pioneering state for women's rights. Ha! Shit on Flint, which is part of the reason for its Equality State nickname. In 1869, the Wyoming Territory was the first to give women over 21 the right to vote. Shit on. All the way in the 1860s, bro. Shit on. In 1925, Wyoming became the first state to elect a female governor. Shit on. Most of the nation's first national park, Yellowstone, is within the borders of Wyoming. Shit on. Yellowstone is home to almost 300 species of birds, 67 species of mammals, and 16 species of fish. Over 4 million people visit the park each year. You don't got that many people visiting Nebraska,
he's listening to
dumbass.
a bunch of shit.
I see. He doesn't mean. Old Faithful, the geyser in Yellowstone National Park, earned its name because its eruptions are so predictable. The geyser erupts almost every half hour and a half. The Park Service can accurately predict Old Faithful eruptions within a 10-minute window. Wyoming is one of only 6 states with an official state, the dinosaur, the Triceratops. Cheyenne, Wyoming was the wealthiest city in the nation and possibly the world during the 1880s due to its successful cattle industry and the gold rush. The legendary movie Rocky IV, the 4th film in Sylvester Stallone's Rocky series, was filmed in Wyoming. Rocky's training scenes were shot at a farm in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Scenes that were supposedly set in the frozen landscape of Russia were actually in Grand Teton National Park. Bitch. Please support Cool Kid Facts by emailing or sharing. Wyoming's cooler than Nebraska. I'm right. See, I can't type faster than you speak, stupid fuck. This isn't fair. Matthew Fox was in Lost. Also from Omaha.com, invented the Reuben sandwich, the tastiest, whatever, corn. See, corn beef. Even your shit has to have corn involved for it to be cool. Fuck Nebraska. Fuck Nebraska and all its corn shit. Dumbass corn state. You stupid corn idiot. You big dumb corn corn person. you're a corn loser. You're one of them corn Nebraskans. You corn Nebraska. Name Wyoming comes from the Lenape Indian word Mekawiming, which means at the big plain.
So it's a big plane.
Yes.
The biggest plane you've ever seen.
I don't know about that. I've seen Air Force One in person. You're a
Oh,
corn
really? For
fuck.
real?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Isn't that just a
It's-
Boeing 747 though?
No, it's what? You've never seen like how big Air Force One is compared to like other shit?
No,
Hold on,
no,
let me- let me
no.
look it up.
So like, I know that it's big, but I always imagine it was just your Air Force One, but like, you know, we like what's the word? Air Force One, but fucking just like real more fortified, like the limo is.
Hold on.
But I know the limo's like fucking huge too.
All these are pictures of the plane, but not like next to another plane. 'Cause it is stupid. God damn it. Come on, dude. Where? Forget about it. I can't. It's not letting me. Dude, show some comparative pictures. God damn. Oh, well, fuck it. It's never mind. The Wyoming. You're a corn. I love that he's like helping us. Nick, I love you. The Wyoming Territory became the first in the nation to grant women over. Oh, okay. This is just similar facts as
What?
the first site.
Oh, okay. So
Latest popular state country.
wait, so did you find the Air Force One thing?
No, it's like the whole first page is just pictures of the plane, not next to anything.
So, what
But
about
it's
the second
huge.
Page?
I didn't. I'm not
Why don't
looking
you
at
just
that
type
much
in
further.
Air Force One size comparison?
I did.
Hold on.
I
let me
did.
see
I did
what
Air
can
Force
do.
One like compared to other planes.
Keep
It did not
listing
show.
Wyoming things, and I'll see if I can find a good comparison.
No, I'd rather skip on Wyoming now.
Oh,
I'd rather
okay.
get to one of the things I wanted to say today.
Okay.
Sadly, rock and roll legend Eddie Van Halen died today.
I know my mom was heartbroken.
I am heartbroken.
Me too.
We also have the biggest indoor rainforest. The Henry Dorley Zoo in Omaha, Nebraska houses the largest indoor rainforest in the United States. The Lied Lung, covering 1.5 acres of land with an 8-story building, features flora, fauna, and animals from rainforests all over the globe. Yeah, I don't like zoos because they hold animals where they're not supposed to be. Fuck Nebraska. Anyway, yeah, Van Halen. Have you
It
ever
is a 747.
have you ever heard Eruption from Eddie Van Halen? The guitar solo?
No.
It's called Eruption.
Pull it up. Let's.
It's like the thing is it's like 13 minutes long. But I'm actually so down to watch it.
What is that? Did you hear that? What?
Yeah, it sounded like that was a Discord notification.
Was it me?
It had to be.
It might have been.
Mine are off.
My my audio's still on. Hold on. Let me
There
cut
you
this
go.
off. Cut it from my computer.
Hold on. Skip a little ways down.
He played a lot of shit that I didn't know he played, like
Yeah.
Beat It and stuff like that. Like I didn't realize that was him doing a lot of the guitar work for that song.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see what we got here.
This man, I think if they ever make a movie, Joaquin Phoenix should play him because he looks just like him.
He does.
Like, especially in this video. There's some scenes where you're looking at him and you're like, how is that not him? I love their camera work here, having the transition like play in the background of the shot.
So how old was he?
He was 65 when he died.
How did he die?
Cancer. It's about to get fucking crazy. This is all just him warming up.
My mom saw him in concert.
Really?
Yes. At the Charlotte Coliseum in 1980 something.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will. This is me playing Firewatch.
Right. Bro. It's hypnotic.
Jeez.
Bro. This is bananas. Look at that. Look at his dude, look at his fingers.
Jesus. I wonder what that looks like in slow motion.
Probably normal. Probably looks normal in slow motion. If they could do this like Bohemian Rhapsody style in a movie, like recreate Eruption live. I love that he. Bro. I love, like, he has a little thing on his guitar for guitar picks.
Yeah.
And he keeps, like, using one, playing it, and then just throwing it at the crowd, and then grabbing another one before he even, like, has time to not be playing. He has a little thing at the end of the neck of his guitar for a cigarette. Tell me that's not Joaquin Phoenix. This is all coming from his guitar. Look, he's gonna like. These are all distortion noises. Bro. The man was a goddamn legend. The way he plays this entire thing, it feels like it has its own story being told, like narratively. Like there are little riffs in the middle of certain things that are like gonna come later that he plays, and he introduces you to it one full time, then keeps on doing the solo he's doing, and then he like starts building that one that he played the full riff of like 2 minutes ago and starts rebuilding it and showing you how he came up with it. Like, it is genius. These are all sounds coming off an electric guitar. And this guy's just a fucking genius. Was. Look at that. What is he thinking about right there?
I don't know, but he looks like he's thinking about, like, I'm looking at the delay on my screen.
I need an electric guitar. See, that's what this makes me want. It's like,
electric guitar?
yeah, it just makes me want to start playing shit so I can do something like this one day. Look at him, bro. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing to the guitar? How is that How is that generating anything? He's just fucking smacking it. Look at all the expression on his face, bro. Like, he's having a blast.
I know.
He loves their reactions to all of it.
Did you see what Nick said?
Oh shit, it's Bon Jovi. Goddamn.
The thing is, Nick knows.
Yeah, he knows. He's evil is what he is. Look how much, he's having so much fun, man. God damn. Oh, this is where it gets fucking crazy. Look at him, bro. Bro,
That's amazing.
needless to say, we lost a legend.
Yeah.
That like I watch shit like that. I don't even want to do the podcast. Like that shit gets me so like in my brain. Like,
If you could do that on the ukulele.
oh, imagine not like the amount of time like it would take to come up with one fucking bar of all of that is like just mind blowing. And
Well,
he
I'm
just went
sure-
13 straight minutes.
I'm sure, like, with anything, it's just like with anything, like, you know, as long as you practice it a lot, like, you know, you become
Nah,
amazing.
it's
As long
not.
as it's
It's not like that.
you
Like,
don't think so?
no, I mean, look, there's some
Well, I mean,
things
like,
you can be
granted-
like a technically genius level guitar player, piano player, all those things. Like these people who have the YouTube channels and everything. But there's something like there's a
Just
lot of people that can read the paper and do the thing. You know, they can like they
Well,
can.
he couldn't read sheet music.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
some people have to have something different. Some
Yeah.
people can't like do the just I'm gonna practice and get good. Like sure he practiced, sure he got good, but he practiced and got good to the level. It's not like if anyone could do what he does, people would just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a different kind of person. You like there's a reason there's only so many fucking like Leviathan level giant caliber rock stars, you know? Like if people could just do that with practice, they would practice and they would do that. But they can't. You know what I mean? Like they can play shit and they can do it well, but they can't get on stage and do that to the level where they don't he didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like he just
Yeah.
you could tell in his face and the way like his expressions like he was part of that guitar. He was like that was a
Yeah.
piece of him.
Absolutely.
He was just playing that shit and like he was just like he knew everyone loved it. And he was like he was loving what he was doing while they loved it. He was loving that they loved him while he was loving doing what he was doing himself. Like it was just all this fucking insane amalgamation of feeling and talent and just this raw X factor that not everyone has. Like only some people can do that shit. Only some people can just like be like unabashedly themselves to thousands of people right there and just like go like let loose. It's like it's one thing if you can play that behind closed doors, like in your room, you know.
Mm.
It's I could play some songs on the ukulele like a fucking baller by myself, but as soon as someone's in the room with me, I like fuck up a chord and I'm like shit, fuck, like I'm pissing myself off, I'm like getting mad.
Don't
Like
do that.
he's doing that in front of
Thousands.
thousands of people.
Thousands. I mean, you saw that arena. It
Thousands.
was packed.
It
They weren't
isn't
scared
easy
about
to get to
Corona
the
at all.
top like Limp Bizkit or Nickelback. What'd you say? I hate you, Nick.
It said thousands of people. Not even worried about Corona.
Yeah. Do you have that weird like in the back of your head thing where you watch shit from before Corona where you're like, they shouldn't be there?
No. I don't think like they shouldn't be there. I just think about like how
It's
much
crazy how
we've
we've
changed.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think we're gonna stay like this forever.
No.
You know what I mean? I just miss the days when we can do that. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I don't think we're definitely not staying like this.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna all get fixed here shortly, but
Speaking of Corona, do you want me to talk about what we were thinking about talking about?
that's up
then?
to you. It's up to you if you want to talk about it.
So, like, you guys don't know, but like, you know, we got a whole whopping 3 people in here now to tell. But someone in my household was tested positive for Corona.
Diagnosed.
I know, right? I kept thinking like, you know, cancer or whatever. And like it's been a hell of a week since that we found out. Just through like sheer paperwork and stuff alone and having to help with people like being sick and everything like that. But I mean like it's crazy like the shit that you have to go through like paperwork wise just to like be able to make a living sort of while you're out on leave from Corona.
Yeah.
Like right now I haven't been at work for like a week and that's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're like you didn't test positive yourself, so
I'm-
you don't.
yes,
You have to wait until.
I have to wait until DHEC calls me and tells me what steps they want me to take.
Yeah.
Because they talked to the person who was sick and they told them that everybody in the household is going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks until 2 weeks after the person stopped showing symptoms.
Is Food Lion not Why is it gonna hurt? Is Food Line not paying you for being out?
No, they are not. Not until I can provide documentation justifying while I'm out. And even when whenever I do provide that documentation, they're only going to pay me for 25 hours a week for 2 weeks. And normally I work almost 40 hours a week.
I think it's time you get out of Food Line.
I mean, you say that, but technically speaking, I'm not sure if what they're doing is legal. I mean, granted, everybody's like, yeah, it's some money. Like, at least you're making something.
Yeah.
But I've been
You're
looking.
not supposed to be working the hours you work anyway, right? Not like on paper.
I mean, yes, I am, but I'm also like.
You're not that's not your job. Like your job
technically
isn't.
speaking, if I wanted to be a dick, I could go to the board and have them make me full time because of the
Yeah.
hours I've been working,
Exactly,
how
that's
long
what I
I've been
mean.
working them. But I don't. And hold on, I'm gonna drop the documentation in our Discord for the thing that I was doing research on. I haven't gone to anybody with this yet, really, other than my direct manager, and we talked about going to the store manager. But I'm waiting on that call from DHEC just to kind of have all my papers in order before I do anything.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to talk about on here because I feel like while Corona in itself is a thing, like a bad thing to go through, it's like you don't even think about the people in the household with the people that are sick. Or, you know what I mean, that don't test positive. Because it's like, that person dealing with the symptoms is awful. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's terrible to watch them have to go through that. But then, it's like, I don't think it's just Food Line, but there's places, especially for, the essential workers that, have to have them on duty. You know what I mean? That have to have them there. And not having them there they're going to make you, pay for that in a way. And I just don't feel like it's fair the way that people are your everyday blue collar workers are getting treated. I don't know, just being on the receiving end of that. And
No,
it's a horrible situation because it's like I don't have it. I want to go back to work. I'm fucking tired of sitting around, but I'm at the mercy of DHEC.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, and you are in a house with someone who has it.
Yeah, and I'm at the mercy of DHEC. I'm in a house with somebody that has it, and the company I work for, at the very beginning, wanted me to not come to work without pay. And now they, I can tell they probably want me to come back, but, I'm not going back until, I'm approved by DHEC to go back,
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's not safe for anybody.
My friend put his 2 weeks in at Target, got COVID while scheduled one day, but I'm pretty sure it's legal. You have to be paid your scheduled hours normally. He was scheduled one day after he put his 2 weeks in, then got COVID, and they had to pay him his average hours before he got COVID.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you want to pull up that documentation real quick or read it and,
It was too bright.
It was too bright.
It's so I don't like looking at it. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm on your side. I'm not. Again, this was. If you want to read it, you can read it. The light, it hurts. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything's dark mode on my screen, and that isn't. But with that said, I don't
Go
know,
ahead.
dude. You've just been having a few. I think maybe the universe is trying to tell you something.
Maybe. I
Like,
mean,
maybe-
I really
maybe-
don't want to quit the game yet. You know what I mean? I
What
feel
do you
like
mean the game.
Food Line as a whole.
Quit the game.
Because I feel like number one, I'm at very much I'm otherwise performance wise, I'm in my prime. You know what I mean? It's-
At that job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at least I feel like I am. I go in there, I try to do my best work every day. I really considered if that other situation we talked about, if they ended up letting me go from that, bringing my very first Food Line shirt on here and showing you guys just all the holes, all the wear and tear it's been through,
Yeah.
from over the past 3 years. The things that I've sweat, bled, and fucking worked my way through tears for Food Line. You know what I mean? And it's not been easy, but the people that I work with have made it easy. You know what I mean? As far as
Yeah.
I don't work for Food Line because of the company, because of the corporate idea behind Food Line. I work for Food Line because of the people I work directly with. My manager, Candy, and Josh, James, all of these great people that have really helped mentor me in the past couple of years and have really been there for me. Especially because I don't talk about this a lot, and I think I talked about it briefly in the very beginning of us doing this. But when I first started at Food Lion, I didn't have anything. I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bank account. I didn't have anything. Like, I was living with one of my exes, just like looking for a job. I didn't do anything for a month. Like, I had nothing. And all of a sudden, like, my friend Kendra was working at Food Lion. She got me in contact with Josh. Josh set up the interview, and then it's pretty much history from there. I mean, they really have helped me not only grow as a person.
It's like built yourself a little second family.
Yeah, not only helped me grow as a person, but also like helped me to really get back on my feet. And
You've gained
really
a lot
start
of
to
maturity.
stand. Yeah.
You've gained a lot of maturity since working there.
Yeah,
For sure.
And it's been humbling. You know what I mean? It's there's never been.
Well, you thought you could do no wrong for a while there, like with your decisions and like how you had that like air of
Arrogance,
which
which is fine. I mean, I feel
well,
like
yeah, you're
everybody
20
gets that, you
like,
know.
Yeah,
But my point is, like,
we're invincible when we're in our 20s.
yeah.
Like in our minds, you know what I mean? Like especially developmentally.
My point is that, like, that I've like really grown fond. Like you said, it's like a second family, and that they've helped me a lot. God damn it! I wish you hadn't said something. I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot.
Sorry.
Go ahead with what you were saying. What did you say? You don't remember?
I was just interjecting. I'm sorry.
But I don't know. Like it's been great. You know what I mean? As far as like getting to know people and everything, and I really don't want to leave that. It's like my mom was saying the other day. Like, there's never a day that I go into work and wish that I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really. I mean, there's definitely days where I go in and I'm like, man, I could be doing something else, but there's never been a time where like, God, I hate this place,
Yeah.
It's just been like, and there's definitely been stressful days. Don't get me wrong, because of COVID or anything like that. But like, I've otherwise enjoyed really a lot what I do, and I just like, that's why, like, through all this, like, I mean, sometimes it's just nice to go in there and like be doing what I'm doing, even with all that other stuff going on. And I really can't wait to go back.
If you get to go back.
If I get to go back. Which hopefully I will. Like I said, I'm just waiting on that call from D-Heck. It's just been like, I haven't honestly felt like myself being away from there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, you've seen me.
You've had a lot of free time. The first couple of days, you seemed pretty like down for it, and then you've slowly but surely over the last like 3 or 4, you've been like you look like you're just bored of everything. Like you just want to be doing shit, and it's like,
I'm definitely.
That was me at Walmart.
I definitely have that mentality that David has. Like, is like he has to constantly be doing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like I've gotten over the years. And now I just like, I wake up, and you saw it. I haven't like been like, this is the first time I think I've gotten like dressed like in anything.
Yeah,
but
the last like
pajamas
few days
in a
he's been
while.
wearing nothing but pajamas. Like that's all he wears.
And I didn't like it. I was feeling very much like a certain friend of ours who wears pajamas all the time.
Which friend of?
You know who?
I don't.
Charlie, look at me. You know who?
I don't think I know who.
Yes, you do. You do. You hate him.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's all you had to say.
Yep.
All my
With
usual
a passion.
customers that I talk to every time they came in and everything, to just never seeing them again. Yeah, that's how I felt with like one, Learn TV was probably the biggest one. Not seeing Paul and Jonathan, TJ, or Tori and all these people every day when I'm so used to seeing them all the time, like, got weird. Like, it felt so weird when you're used to seeing those people all the time in your life, and then all of a sudden they're just not there anymore. That was weird when it happened to you. That was weird when it happened, like, with, like, I'm very in the moment. So, like, if like, I'm used to something, I feel like it's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my head. Like, in my head, I'm like, excuse me. In my head, I'm like, yeah, me and Creighton will do the podcast 4 days a week forever, ever, and it'll never end. But, like, what I mean is, like, there's going to be a time where that's not true. Like, where something else, and whether it's, like, us doing more podcasts, whether it's, like, we both do our own things and those get bigger and the podcast just has to be on the back burner because our other things are better than this, you know? Whatever. Like, I understand now that things will change, but, like, in the moment, I just don't see it changing yet. You know what I mean? Like when I was at Learn TV, I was like in my head, I was like, damn, it's gonna be crazy in 10 years when I'm still working here. Like that's how my brain worked. I was like, it's gonna be crazy in 10 years, like working with students when I'm like as old as like Tori and Paul, and like that's how my brain was working.
And now it's not like that.
And now it's not like
I
that.
mean, it may be someday, but
Some days it is like that on certain things, but then
Yeah.
other days I'm like, nah. But like Learn TV specifically was such a crazy one. When we were running our poker game a few years ago, we had another one in another place, and the guy that ran it with my dad, me and him played pool every day for like 5 hours before the poker game, cause like the game wouldn't start until like 6 or 7 p.m. and he'd be there all day, like from like early morning, and I'd arrive at like 12 or 1.
Yeah.
And he's like a pool shark. Like he knows, like he's actually a
he
good
knows
player.
what he's doing.
Yeah. And we would play, and like he would beat the shit out of me game after game after the game, and eventually like that first time I beat him, I remember it being the most like intense, happy feeling. And then like slowly but surely over time, I was able to beat him like some games, and like eventually it got to where I was winning like 1 in 3, 1 in 4 games. You know, I was winning like 25-30% of the time, and that was the most amazing feeling ever when you started off not knowing anything about pool.
Mhm.
Like I got to the point where I could do a lot with a ball. Like I could fucking move shit like I was getting so good. Excuse me. And then one day that game just stopped. Like it was no like slow understanding that the game wasn't going to have like one day we just stopped going there and having that game, and I was so used to playing. I started getting like antsy, like itchy about it. Like it was pissing me off that I couldn't play anymore, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like I was mad. Like I was like finding any excuse to go play pool. Like I've got 3 cues like myself personally that I that I bought that are like one's a custom made pool cue that I love. There's like I love playing and I never get to anymore, and it's like so crazy to me that part of my life isn't happening because it happened for so long. I was there for like 2 years doing that day after day.
Do you still have that cue?
I saw all 3.
Okay, cool. I was worried for a second that maybe that one of them might have burned down.
None
your
of them
house.
did. No.
That's awesome.
2 of them.
I mean, not awesome that your house burned down, but awesome.
Yeah.
that, you know.
2 of
that-
them
that you
should be like
saved
right
them.
next to me though. Hold on, wait.
Because I
Where's
I remember seeing them a while ago, but it's been like a minute since I've seen them, so I didn't know if you
There's not really a reason to grab them. I mean, the stream won't be
I
able to
had
see them
one
the
for
same
a
way.
little bit. Like you left it in my truck. Do you remember
Was it the
that?
black one?
Yeah, it was the one that
Yeah,
like in the
I think
in
you.
the solid case.
I think you still
Did I
have it
give
somewhere.
That back to you?
I don't think you did, but I'm not sure.
Why would I don't know why I wouldn't.
Maybe.
Maybe it's in my car, 'cause you know when my car broke down, like it's just been sitting in my yard.
Yeah,
I
maybe-
bet
it could be anywhere. I
Bro.
know I don't have it.
we need to like go out there one day and just like see what's in there, 'cause I bet it's a whole bunch of shit. 'Cause like when that car broke down, like I was midway through getting a bunch of shit from Atlas's house.
Yeah.
So like there's probably like a treasure trove of just like junk that I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen this in forever. And you might find some stuff too.
It's like my pool cue.
So we'll see.
This little tiny Nerf gun is amazing.
Hey, can't you get in trouble for showing that on stream?
Not a Nerf gun.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like a real gun.
Oh, okay. Unless you paint it black.
Unless I paint it black. And then it just looks like, or I should paint it chrome and it'll look like the cricket from Men in Black. You know?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that thing was
Men in Black
hilarious.
is such a good like set of 3 movies, and there is no 4th one that exists.
Not yet.
No, there is, but we don't acknowledge
I
it.
know, that's what I was talking
Okay.
about. They haven't made one yet. There's
Yeah,
not a 4th
it's a
one.
shame there's not a 4th one.
Right?
Yeah.
Be so good if Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith made another one.
Oh man, Tommy Lee Jones, like in that movie. Have you seen the 3rd one?
It's so good.
I saw a meme for it, or not really a meme, but I saw a thing on iFunny for it the other day, where they're talking like it's that scene, you know, on the beach right after
yeah.
his dad.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Spoiler alert.
well, this movie's like 10 years old, so I feel like
Men in Black 3?
it's old.
It's not that old.
I
like
was
2014, I
15
feel
when
like.
it came out. So that's more like 2013. It's 7 years old. 2012, 2013.
2012. What?
Yeah, so it's 8 years old.
Bro.
Yes. We're old. You're old. I'm old. Evie's old. We're all getting older, man. Men in Black 3's old. But it's that scene on the beach. For those of you that don't know, it's a fucking like 8-year-old movie. Go see it. I'm not gonna. This is your spoiler warning if you don't want any spoilers for it. But Kay, Tommy Lee Jones' character, who's being played by Josh Brolin because it's the 60s.
I'm
and
devastated.
in the scene is talking to a young Will Smith, whose dad has just died, almost right in front of him. I can't remember exactly, and I don't remember the scene word for word, but he essentially tells him, like, like, he's like, "Where's my dad?" And he's like, "Your dad's
Your dad
gone."
died a hero.
Yeah, like he flashes him, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you the important thing you need to know. Your dad died a hero." And then, like, he walks off into the sunset with, like, little Will Smith.
Yeah. Little Will Smith.
But it's such a sweet, touching moment. Like, it's like, because, like, and Will Smith, like, older Will Smith is watching that happen, and it's like he never realized what Kay did for him.
Yeah.
And potentially, going back to the first one, why he was even chosen by Kay to be recruited in the first place.
Exactly. Hello, Morrison.
Hello, Morrison. We're talking about Men in Black 3.
Yes. Well, really Men in Black in general, but
Yeah.
3 is like the one we're on
And
right
there's
now.
a show.
My
There's a
favorite line in that
show.
movie, one of the best lines in that movie, is when he's like, "How old are you?" He's like, 29.
Who?
Josh Brolin
Oh.
says, because like one of the big mysteries is how old Kay is at all, because he's so old, like
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones, and like he looks like 45 because
Yeah.
it's Josh Brolin playing him, and he's like, "I'm 29." He did a great job, like
did.
portraying a young
Bro,
Tommy Lee
when
Jones.
when I watched that movie, I was like, "Oh my god, Josh Brolin could be like, could be Bruce Wayne, could be like a Batman."
I feel like Josh Brolin could be a really good Alfred.
Really? You
like
think
in
so?
like 25 years when he's like
See, you're
40.
you're into the idea of like the tough guy Alfred. You know?
No, not even tough guy.
Really? You don't
I
think
just
so?
think he could play a good like I see him as Tommy Lee Jones already. Like
Really?
like when I'm thinking about Men in Black 3 Josh Brolin right now.
Okay.
Like Tommy
so
Lee
Josh
Jones.
Brolin 8 years ago.
Tommy Lee Jones could be a good Alfred.
Bro, that's
But
the same
Josh
year.
Brolin in like 25 30 years when he's like 70, 75 like he could be a great Alfred.
He could be. I don't know. Josh Brolin's always
He's got a
struck
lot
me.
of range.
He struck me as Bruce Wayne just because of like the way that he looks. Like to me, he looks.
He's
just
got that
like,
like square head.
yeah, he looks just
the
like
comic
comic
booky head.
book version of Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like, and I could see him as like a Batman, and that has always struck me as like, you know what, Josh Brolin could be Batman.
I
and
want
I
to
would
get-
be completely okay with whatever version of Batman he is.
Blake says, "I want to get bent over and throttled by Josh Brolin." Well,
I mean, who doesn't? I guess.
he was so good in Deadpool 2.
Yes, he was
Like,
amazing in Deadpool. Too.
Deadpool 2, dude,
There
I
was
love
way less
Deadpool.
Thanos jokes than I thought there were going to be.
Yeah, there were enough though.
There was just one.
There's that one really good one.
Yeah.
That movie was so.
He's-
They did such a good job of making the Deadpool movies
Deadpool was like, "Oh,
good
you're dark.
movies.
Are you from DC?"
They did, like one. I feel like the thing that a lot of people who wanted a good Deadpool movie that were worried about it were gonna think was like it's not gonna translate well to screen.
Yeah.
And like they did a really good job of making it like silly Deadpool funny and like making it not just really serious but like a really good movie too.
And a really good family.
Speaking of Deadpool, have you seen the trailer for Free Guy? Have you seen the trailer for Free
No.
Guy?
What is Free Guy?
Free Guy, not
Free-
Free Guy.
That's what I
Free
said,
Guy.
Free guy.
You said Free Guy, but
Okay.
anyway,
Fun guy, free guy.
it's not. No, hold on.
They're all guys.
I've seen it, yes, Chris, but Creighton has not seen it. Can we watch
Here we
this?
go.
Am I gonna get in trouble?
I
You know
don't
what?
Well,
This
it's
is
a
the
trailer
episode
for
of
a
I
movie.
Don't Give a Fuck.
This is a trailer for a movie. By the way, you haven't put the other episodes up yet. You
I
only
know,
got up
I know.
to
I'm gonna upload a
105,
bunch. I'm gonna upload a whole like a
And
few
like
of
we
them in
have
a row.
3 more episodes after 105.
Yeah.
Actually, any from this week. Well,
Yeah, I haven't
last week.
uploaded any from this week, or the last couple from last week, but I'll upload them. So let me go over here, and there's us, and here's Free Guy. Are you watching? Are you watching? You're not.
yes.
No, you're not. You're looking at your phone.
Okay.
Good morning, Goldie. My name is Guy, and I live in Free City. I have
Yeah, there it is.
everything I need. Except one thing. Hey! Excuse me. Hey! Hey, bud, you ever think that there's got to be more?
More than what?
The stuff we do day after day.
Literally not once.
Today's gonna be different, Goldie. What are we looking at?
Who are you?
We ran into each other the other day.
How did you find me?
I waited outside by the murder train.
Guy, I have to tell you something. There is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game.
I really want to kiss you. Is that weird?
Listen to me. You're not real.
Wait, you let who kiss you?
Guy.
There's not a button for that.
Oh, he found the button.
Buddy, if we're not real, doesn't that mean that nothing you do matters?
I am sitting here with my best friend trying to help him get through a tough time. Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
Millie, I know this world is just a game, but this place, these people, that's all I have. Thanks, guy.
Who is this guy?
This character in the video game Free City has been turning heads by being the good guy.
Who is blue shirt guy?
You're absolutely right. Who is he or she, indeed?
This loser is ruining the game,
Taika Waititi.
I don't care if he's Arnold frickin' Schwarzenegger. Terminate him.
We're doing great.
Guy, in 2 days, the game is gonna shut down. You, this whole city, they'll be gone.
What if we can save it? Was that cool? It felt really cool. We can change our world, but we have to fight together. I don't even know what's happening right now, but I love it! This is the first time I've ever driven a car before.
I really wish you'd mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love you, blue shirt guy!
Thank you! Watch out for the... They seem nice.
That looks
It
awesome.
looks amazing.
When's it coming out?
December 11th, apparently. But I mean, you know, movies it might get delayed because of all the things and the shit and the things with the shit on them, because of the things, you know, and the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
HyperX sponsor literally can't just have to turn the servers off. Pretty sure Jacksepticeye's in it. Oh, that's kind of
Really? That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Homeboy from Stranger Things was in it. Taika Waititi's in it.
So it's basically like, what if an AI or what if a character from Grand Theft Auto came to life?
Yeah, like an AI character.
Yeah, like an AI character.
That'd be pretty sick, pretty swick.
See, movies like this make me like. I love the concepts for games like that. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Like
it's
things where like shit comes to like
Yeah,
things like embody real like human
just
characteristics.
like Ready Player One, a great fucking game.
That's
also,
different.
Yeah, I
Like,
know it's
all the
different,
characters
but
in
it's
that
like-
are real people playing.
Yes, but it's like games that look like fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That have like a movie going on
yeah.
inside of them, I guess would be the proper term or analogy. But yes,
Ready Player One, if that can ever happen,
would be amazing. But also
I think it is coming. I
super
think that's-
terrible for society.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think as bad as they think. Because one, I don't think enough people would play it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it would be as big a game as it is in that. Because like, people are generally pretty lazy.
That's true.
Like real people, like human people are pretty like lazy. Like, you know, you and me would play it probably and get used to it because we have like enough. But like, there's a lot of people in the world who like wouldn't let it control them like we would let it control us. Like, and if we let it control us, I think that like because of all the people in the world that wouldn't let it control them, there'd be a balance of like social normativity. Like
somewhat.
Yeah, because like if everyone was doing it, everyone would do it. But if only like 5% of people, 10% of people are doing it, then there's a lot of people not doing it, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't be as weird as, you know, I need to like hold back, let me relax, I'll just do this when I'm at home. I'm not going to carry my fucking video game console with me everywhere I go. Like, but it would be cool if there's like, you know, say 40, 50,000 people in the world playing it, maybe 100,000 people playing it, like a Ready Player One style thing, and it's just like you have your own little room building things, amount of space you can rent or like own at the beginning that you're like entitled to if you have the game, and then like you can just go to all these different in-game giant worlds that would be so super amazing and cool and awesome. But I don't know. I mean, I look at it in my head and I'm like, how is it doable? But then I look at shit like Avatar, and I look at like the games that already exist, like Minecraft and fucking GTA 5 and No Man's Sky, and I'm like, oh, they can do it.
Yeah.
they can do a Ready Player One. Like it won't be that movie Ready Player One in like in the next year or two, but I bet low key in like inside of 10, 15 years.
What's the game in Ready Player One called? It's not called Ready Player One.
The Oasis.
The
Oasis, yes. It's such a good movie.
Yes. Very good. At least until this one comes out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, part of me is like, I'm definitely like an optimistic person more than I am
Yes,
pessimistic.
Absolutely.
So like in a situation like that, I'm optimistic to the cool shit it brings.
Speaking of video games, are y'all playing Firewatch?
Are we playing Firewatch tonight?
I don't know. I gotta find a way to not get super fucking sick after playing for a little bit. 'Cause we played for what, like an hour last night, and then I went home and like
We played for like 2.5 hours.
I got
when
so
it was all said
fucking
and done,
sick
when it was said and
afterwards.
done with.
Like my head was just fucking killing me.
The best thing we could probably do is play it on this screen
Mhm.
instead of that big screen, so you're not gonna get as like fucked
Yeah.
up. And what we might do is like, I just don't want you to have my seat. If I'm being super honest, that's like the thing that bugs me the most. But we could arrange that. I could just swing it over on that
I
side.
just need a way to play it where I'm not like going home like feeling awful. Turn
Yeah.
on VSync.
Turn on VSync. What is VSync? Explain.
Like, and it
if
wasn't.
it's not already on.
It wasn't that it was necessarily like I couldn't go to bed because of it, but I did have to go home and eat something and just kind of like watch just regular TV to kind of let my eyes just settle. Maybe if we limit it to like an hour instead of 2 hours, just to like kind of.
Well, it wasn't even that it was 2 hours. I was trying to limit it to like the day.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do that.
I just felt like I honestly like was gonna throw up.
VSync smooths the gameplay so it doesn't have like jagged lines. Okay, so like
maybe
when you're
that one.
moving around, it's like, is that the same as motion blur? Is VSync just motion blur for like Call of Duty? Anyway, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. No, okay, it's not the same.
No,
Because
because
maybe that's the only
Halo
issue.
Reach had that. Was the motion blur? I could go fucking rounds on Halo Reach and just not even like fucking.
Oh, bro. I mean,
care.
my favorite nights of all time have been sitting down playing Black Ops 3 with my friends for like
Yeah.
fucking 10 hours straight.
And maybe I don't know. Maybe it was like a weird lighting situation too. Because like normally I play games with like lights on, and I don't really play in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But we're gonna try different things and see what works. See what doesn't. Well, all of this, by the way, the whole like us streaming video games is very like new.
Very new.
So we're like we don't even have a name for this yet. We're still trying to workshop names. And,
Yeah.
And like we really like after the shirts come off, but that's kind of a wordy title.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a whole sentence.
shirts on.
Yeah. No, I don't like that.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's gross.
Pants Off Podcast.
Nope.
Dude, Pants Off Podcast should have been the original title.
Pants Off Podcast.
'Cause it's
Is it
pants
'cause of
off.
the alliteration.
Yeah, because of alliteration. Shirts Off Podcast is cool because of Twitch, but Pants Off Podcast is like alliterative.
Pants Off Gaming.
No, that's silly. I don't know.
Need
to get him
him
some
on
Among Us. Oh, dude,
I could play Among Us. I feel like I wouldn't get sick playing Among Us because
Well-
it's like 2D.
if we're going to do that.
I really want to play Firewatch though for the story.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely. We're going to finish Firewatch either way, whether I have to play it and you just watch.
No, that'll be worse. That'll be way worse because I know where I'm gonna be looking with the controller. Watching like it turn and not knowing where I'm gonna look is way worse.
Hopefully
That's
the
why
V-Sync just does it.
That's
Oiled up
why
gaming.
I can't really watch people like stream and shit.
Really?
If it's like if it's a FPS or like anything first person, like I can't watch Markiplier like do game. I can watch Markiplier do playthroughs.
I have no clue,
But
Flint.
it's like I can only watch little bits at a time, or else I'll just get really fucking sick.
I don't know. I've
Yeah.
never had that issue.
Well, so I found out that I might be like slowly getting vertigo because my mom has it.
Mm-hmm.
And vertigo, for those of you who don't know, is like, you know, you'll be sitting there and suddenly like it's not all the time. It's probably like, if I had to guess, like once every 3 months roughly, like everything will just start looking like weird, like you're off balance, but you're not, and then like you'll get really nauseous.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen that often for me. Like but I guarantee you that's part of like why like over the years it's gotten harder for me to just like sit there and game, you know? Because I can remember being in 7th grade and younger, like fucking playing video games all the time. And it wasn't shit, you know? But, you know, the struggles of an aging man.
You're getting old, Creighton.
So are you.
And you're deteriorating. Yeah, but I'm not deteriorating. If
Am
anything,
I
I've gotten better in
deteriorating?
the last 2 years. I mean, yeah, you seem like it. You're having all these issues. Gotta get back in the gym. Gotta take some
Yeah.
vitamins.
Maybe if I did take vitamins, it might help.
That would definitely.
Water definitely helps, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need some water. I haven't drank.
Drink
really
some
a lot.
water. You gotta stay hydrated. Wow, you're just gonna jack one of mine without even asking. I thought you meant like you had your own water.
Look, I've been doing this for like the past 4 or 5 podcasts, and you haven't.
Yeah, and you leave them all. You drink 2 sips and you leave them all
to
here.
drink the rest tomorrow.
Well, don't do that. Take it with you. Don't leave water on my desk. I think it's mine, and I try and drink it. And no, I'm not doing that.
Funny.
If it's on like this one, I know is mine. I'm gonna get it away from you now.
Well, that's why I have it my coaster right here, so that way you know it's not yours.
No, just take it with you. Don't leave them there, because then I'm just gonna pour them in Evie's bowl, so I don't have to go
Oh,
put
that's
water in her
mean.
bowl. It's not mean. It's unwasteful. I don't like having
Smaller screen
you
might
because
be
you don't.
better.
What you do is you don't drink that one, because then you get and you're like, I don't know if that's mine, and you get another bottle and you start drinking it, and then there's like 4 bottles stacked up. That's what happens. That happens
what
every
used
time.
to happen, but now we've got this bigger desk, so I
No.
can just keep doing that infinitely.
Smaller screen might make it easier on the eyes.
Yeah, smaller is easier on the eyes. At least that's what the ladies tell me.
Okay.
That was a dick joke, Charlie.
I know.
Charlie.
I know. I'm trying to
don't-
think. I feel like they wouldn't.
I feel like you're not getting it. It's a penis joke.
No, I get that it's a joke. I just don't get why it's funny. Because aside from like, haha, big penis, like, but like, if it's smaller, how would it be easier? I thought like, wouldn't they want it
Well,
to
it's a lot less
be
to take in.
Okay, that was better. That was better. I hate you, Mini Kappa. I hate you. Like, I love you so much. That was funny. That was.
I've had 2 good ones today. That one about one of my exes earlier was pretty funny too.
Which
The
one?
one where you were like, how long were they together?
Oh my gosh! Shut the fuck. That wasn't good. That was dumb.
But you laughed your ass off. Nick laughed his ass off, and we all had.
It would have been funny if you like let it play off well. Like when you tell a joke and you think it's funny, you just laugh like a crazy person. When like a better thing to do would just be like give it a good comedic pause. You never give the comedic pause, so it always just makes the person you're trying to make laugh like mad. Because like it comes off as like a joke
look,
at them,
you
like
say
your
that.
thing was dumb, so mine's
You
funny.
say that, but like everybody at that table but you was laughing. And
That's
again,
what I'm saying.
I think that it's just because
It
you're
was a
you're
joke that
stickler.
wasn't. No, the joke
You're a
wasn't
stickler,
aimed at me
Charlie.
to be mean, but
No,
it
no.
felt mean because you looked at me and laughed like I was the dumb person for saying anything in the first place.
Ah.
And then you
Oh,
said, and like your thing
oh.
was like almost a comeback the way you said it, which
Oh.
it wasn't. But like the way you tell jokes, like your jokes are like
guess.
aimed at people, even though they're not being said at the person. Like the
Well-
joke isn't about the person.
That's just my guarantee.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yep. That's just how I roll, Charlie.
I hate
And
everybody.
if you have a problem with that, I can just find me another co-host for my podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man,
Wait a second.
what are you looking for?
Nothing. I see a trailer for a thing I want to watch, but I'm not gonna watch it right now. I'm gonna watch it later. I
Is it
said
a
open.
Christmas movie?
It's not. I don't
Oh.
think. It's called News of the World in theaters.
Oh,
Christmas.
in theaters. Christmas. I just saw Christmas over there, and I thought, man, you don't really seem like the type who.
It looks like it's a Tom Hanks
Christmas
movie.
movie. Is it? I saw.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's got such a giant
Jesus.
amount of info on it. Fuck it. I'll watch it later. I don't care.
You don't want to watch it real quick?
Had the woman watch Anthony Jeselnik for the first time tonight. Not sure she knew what to think. Well, Anthony Jeselnik is
What's he like?
do you not know who that is?
Nope.
Go
Go ahead, tell me.
He's a comedian, and he's got a very dark would be like the easiest, most nice, mundane way of saying it. He's a very
Oh, is he the one that you watch all the time? That's like got like a very like monotone voice and like makes jokes about dark
that
shit.
is who that is. About what?
Dark shit.
Oh, dark. I thought you said dog shit. I was
No,
like,
no,
he
no,
wouldn't
no.
do that. Yes, I don't watch him all the time. I watched
You watched
a
him for a
special.
little bit, and like
I watched A Special.
Yeah. But we watched A Special together with him, and like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed other comedy.
you like
which is fine.
You like balls
you
to
know.
the wall comedy. Like when you watch comedy,
Kinda.
most of the stuff you like that's comedy is like people need to be laughing. Like it needs to be like very like the whole thing needs to be funny.
Well, not
and
necessarily.
he's more of like a very, it's like deep, well thought out, like very like his what's the word his what I'm trying to think of a word.
It's
his,
just not my brand, I guess, or not my taste in comedy.
He's got
which is nothing against him. I think he's a great comedian. You know what I mean? I mean, it takes guts to go up there on stage and tell jokes. And
mostly
shit.
dark one-liners, a lot of dark
Yeah.
one-liners. He's got there's like a structural thing for joke talent, like joke writing and comedy, and I'm trying to think of the word. His what he's able to do with the time on stage and the words he can use, like what he can fit, like with that monotone voice and like speaking as slow as he does, is incredible.
Yeah.
Like for the amount of shit to get, he's always on the roasts. Yes, he's so good on the roasts. He roasted Patrice O'Neal one time
I really like that
on like
British
the Charlie
guy.
Sheen one.
I really like that British guy who talks shit to the audience.
Ricky Gervais.
No. This is a different British guy. You showed me him one time, and he was fucking amazing.
Talk shit to the audience?
Yeah.
Where? Like what kind of audience? Like was he just doing stand up or was he like doing something else?
He was doing stand up, and then the audience like would shout stuff at him, and then he would like retort back.
A British dude?
Yeah.
British dude shout shit at the audience and they would shout back.
Well, they
You
would
think you
shout
know the
back first.
punchline,
It
but you
was-
never know the punchline.
It was like he would ask. It was almost like he was asking them to talk shit to him, and
Yeah.
then he would like throw it back at him.
And it was a British dude?
Yeah.
Was
it's
he
a Brit-
white?
Yeah.
A white British dude.
He made a lot of jokes about. He made a lot of your mom jokes.
Your mom? I have no idea who this is.
It's gonna kill you though, isn't it?
No, it would kill me if I could picture it or have any
Yeah.
clue. I have no clue
Hold
who
on,
you're talking
let me
about.
see if I can pull it up.
Like Ricky Gervais is like really good at roasting everybody.
Well, it's not Ricky Gervais.
I know.
though. I know Ricky Gervais. This wasn't him.
When he hosts all the shows, like he's just so
Yeah.
unabashedly like crazy and amazing. Like the shit that he gets away with saying or got away with saying. I don't think they're going to let him do it now.
Why?
He just said some crazy shit.
I mean, they keep inviting him back, right?
Well, they did. They stopped. Because like so he like called out like Harvey Weinstein
Mhm.
and all these other celebrities for like knowing who he is. Like they all knew. They all knew who he was.
Mhm.
For like him, Bill Cosby, all these people. Like he was calling them out and making jokes about what they were doing behind the scenes like years ago before it was like a thing, and they kept inviting him back, I think because they in my head, like my conspiracy theory brain goes like this. Like Harvey Weinstein has pull. He's
Jimmy
like
Carr, that's his name.
Jimmy Carr?
Yes.
I don't think I showed you who that is.
Have you ever watched him?
Yes, first of all, not British, American. Second of all,
He's American.
yes, and
He
second
has
of all,
a British accent.
Jimmy Carr does. Am I
Jimmy
thinking of the
Carr.
wrong person?
Yeah, Jimmy Carr. His special "Laughing and Joking" from 2013.
Jimmy Carr. Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
Really?
Good. Well, you seem more excited than me, and I've seen the.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He's amazing.
Who am
I
I?
don't know who showed
I'm
him
thinking
to me,
of Jimmy Dore. Yeah, I don't know who Jimmy Carr is.
but
I
he's
have no idea.
amazing. You'll
I
have to
believe
listen to
it.
Some of the stuff. There's another thing that I just thought about that I saw today that I wanted take your temperature. on.
Fire in the Maternity Ward, Chris, is the one I watched. What? You want to take my temperature on what now?
This video that I found today.
Is it a long video?
No, it's a minute.
Okay.
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm putting in our notes.
I'm always worried when you do this shit without me
Why?
knowing.
No. It's
'Cause I'm
fine.
like,
It's
I'm
not
like, I don't know. I'm scared.
Why?
Cause I never know what you're gonna show me. You always show me either like really good shit or crazy shit. What the hell? The Hood.
What it do though? You.
The Hood Hitman.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do I need to show stream?
Yes, because this guy's amazing.
Okay.
What it do, though? You ever wanted to whoop somebody's ass, but you can't because you ain't got no hands? Well, fuck with me, though. All you gotta do is dial 1-800-WHAT's happening, and I come beat their ass for you. I do chokeouts, knockouts, slapouts. What's happening, homie?
How you get in my backyard?
You got beef with a nigga named Paul?
Fuck that nigga.
Body slams, wedgies, nigga, I do disguises.
What's a one, brethren?
You been sleeping with Nigel's wife, huh?
No.
You're lying. Ladies, if your nigga ain't acting right, ain't paying child support, I'll come slap his ass out for you. What's happening, nigga?
Whoa.
You don't take care of your motherfucking kids?
Well, I just paid my ex-wife like
Is that right?
$700.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
If you got a chick that's fucking with your man, I don't beat broads up, but I can kidnap their ass like a motherfucker. What's happening, sweet me?
Hi.
You been messing with Lakeisha's husband, right?
See, I've been knowing Byron since El Camino College. I know him first. What did you know? And you better not close.
All you gotta do is bang my line. 1-800-WHAT's happening? I come whoop that out.
What's happening? Oh, we got it. Yo, we gotta. I have to send that to Rich right now. Hold on. I have to send that to Replay Rich immediately. Oh my god, that was the greatest shit I've ever seen. Okay, Replay.
My
Rich.
favorite part is I do disguises.
I do disguises too. I've been cheating with my man's wife, eh? Bro, that was fucking incredible. Yeah, he's gonna love that. Rich always says what's happening. Bro. Oh, I just got high off of that. Like, I'm like...
Some things
was
are
so
so
nice.
funny. And, like, the best part is I opened iFunny today, and that was the first thing that popped up. And I was like...
Well, I'm done with iFunny. I can't watch anything else.
I was like... and he has a whole, like, list of episodes of that. Like, there's 6 episodes of him doing that same character.
Why would I get her a succulent?
Or
So
what-
she can have something else she doesn't need to take care of? Damn.
But yes, so...
You know what that means?
No, sort of, yeah.
In Fire at the Maternity Ward, like, someone said the best gift you can get a person who just got an abortion is a succulent. And then he goes, why would I get her a succulent? So she can have something else she doesn't have to take care of?
But the first one's the
funny
best
joke.
one of that series.
That one?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, the other one's okay. They're just not like I didn't get hit
Sometimes,
with just the
yeah,
raw
sometimes
amount of funny that
sometimes like you can't like just try and milk something dry. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You gotta like hold on
well,
to the
so
greatness.
to be fair, like he does that character like so sparingly that he like that first episode's from 3 years ago and he's only done 6.
Yeah.
So at the most he's doing like 2 a year. So I mean, like it's not like I don't feel like he's milked the character, but he's definitely like hit on something that I think is pretty cool there or pretty good. Flint said at Activision.
Wait, why'd you do at Activision?
Because you said you can't milk something or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Milk something dry.
I'm not adding them. You can add them. Yeah, they're doing that, aren't they?
What are they doing that with?
Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
They put a Call of Duty out every year without fail.
That's like
It's
Ubisoft
ridiculous.
with Assassin's Creed.
Nah, they haven't done one in a while though.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Like
Huh.
they kind of stopped after Black Flag. They've been a little more sparing.
Good.
Not like as sparing to be honest, but
Good.
Like
they needed to.
Yeah,
They
let me
need to
look
take
up
a
the
break.
timeline
The Viking
of
one's
them.
coming out soon, right? Because that's the one we watched the trailer for not too long ago on this very show, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I might be, though.
Release dates in order. So Assassin's Creed 1 was 2007. Then for a while they went very much like every year.
Yeah.
It went like every year. Let's see. So it went from 2009 with Assassin's Creed to Brotherhood in 2010, Revelations 2011, 3 in 2012, Black Flag 2013. That's the best one. Black Flag's the best one.
At Charlie Boy, if you guys have anything to say to that.
Rogue was 2014, and Unity. They were like, so Unity was on Xbox and Rogue was on PS4.
Really?
Which was silly to me. Syndicate, which was 2015, I heard was great. I didn't play that one.
I haven't played it.
I haven't played actually any of them since Black Flag. Origins was 2017. Odyssey was 2018. Wait, so they have done one every single year.
And then 2019 was what?
They didn't do one in 2019.
Oh, they didn't?
So, yeah, so now they were
So
taking
we're
some time to do
overdue.
this one. Yeah, they're overdue for one.
Viking looks good. Or the
Last
Viking
one was Odyssey for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, so the Vikings one does look pretty fucking baller, if I do say so.
But Ubisoft also makes there was this submarine game called Silent Hunter that Ubisoft also made. It was fucking amazing. I played it all the time when I was little. I also played this airplane game. So they had like a lot. They had before Assassin's Creed. They had like a lot of games that were like historically based. Because the World War II, both of those games were World War II. One was a planes game and one was like was a submarine game, and it was based on shit. The submarine one's like you're an American submarine captain in the middle of World War II, and you're posted in Pacific in 1942. And then the airplane games was just like I think it was like Dogfight or whatever. I can't remember the exact name of it. But that was fun because you would like work your way up, starting with bombing missions as like a biplane in France, and then work your way all the way up to where you were fighting off kamikaze attacks in what's it called? The Bay of Pigs.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was pretty fun.
Howdy. Hello, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Also, every sports game for milk and content, bro.
Yeah.
I hate sports games.
I
like watching people play FIFA, like on Twitch.
We
But
haven't
other
got
than
a
that,
golf game in a while.
a big one just came out.
Oh, really?
PGA Tour.
PGA?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like huge
We had
on-
PGA Tour 04 for PlayStation 2, and my dad fucking loved that game.
Of course he did. My dad loved all the golf games when they came out. Like
Yeah.
that was like his favorite shit in the world to play. I play FIFA. There you go. FIFA's the only one I sort of kind of in a way like, and that's really just because it's like super fun to watch. FIFA like when you watch basketball or football on a video game,
It's just not really that
it just doesn't. It's not. It's so not real.
Yeah.
Like when you can watch like FIFA and like it kind of plays like soccer does. Like
Yeah.
like
Soccer to me is like the ultimate game because it's like
it takes so much
and
to play it right.
To me, it's like the perfect combination of a lot of sports. You know, because you're not scoring like you do in golf, but it's very low scoring. And if it's like a solid game, it's very low scoring.
Yeah.
And like it takes so much just to get a point that they really like fucking earn that shit. And the whole game is just like what 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah,
The
and
amount
then,
of time.
and then like they account for breaks right there at the end. But I love soccer. I mean, like I could watch soccer all day, any day, and I would never get tired of it. There was one night this past week we had to go see a soccer game with my mom, just because one of her students asked her to go, and I went with her, and it was just like it was so cool to go out there and like see them playing, and like I didn't realize how much I missed like actually seeing it. Like I had like with Learn TV and stuff until like I got on the field, and this was just recreation soccer, and I got super into it the little bit we were there.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, those kids were fucking ballers. Like like they were fucking hustling, like pushing each other down, kicking each other in the face, probably doing some really illegal shit. But like nobody was calling it, so I was like, all right, rec rules.
I liked playing volleyball the little bit we played.
Yeah.
We need to get like a volleyball team here in Lancaster together and like put up some volleyball shit. Yo, low key. Never mind. I'll talk to you later about it. I'm gonna put it in hold on, let me put it in the notes just so I have it.
Drop it in the notes. You guys have a favorite soccer team? Not really. I mean,
I'm not into it like I enjoy watching I
We
liked
just
watching
enjoy
the
the
World
game.
Cup.
Yeah.
I liked watching the World Cup when it was live, but like I was just pulling for my team, like for the teams of my friends that I was watching with. Like every time they had a team they liked to play, I was like, yeah, Brazil, woo, Brazil.
you know who really got me into soccer?
Who?
George. Like whenever I was in senior week with him, like because the World Cup was going on at that time and Brazil was playing, and like he really would like loved Brazil. You remember that jersey he would wear all the time? Yeah. That's when I really got into soccer, and then of course announcing it the next year and everything like that for high school and everything. I'd announced it for like 2 years, I think. Now that I think about it,
Dude, we could announce some crazy shit.
We could. We have the chops for it.
We do.
I mean, we basically built up from that to this. You know. I mean, it wasn't that much of a leap.
You know what'd be really cool is if we streamed
us like filming a soccer game.
Yeah, like on Twitch.
Okay.
That'd be kind of fun.
Well, what would we?
Not just I mean, like imagine like we just like imagine we do straight up like go to the places, get like buy an internet card or just use theirs, stream with the Wi-Fi and just like stream like have
What,
like a direct feed.
Like what, uncensored commentating?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Right?
Could we do it though with a high school team? I don't know either, because I feel like we're walking the
I'm trying
line
to think,
just because it's high school.
What could we film? What could we stream? Like I'm trying to think about how we do this logistically, because the only real issue is like camera shot. We need something that's like we can get away with it being one camera, like where we could just be like, hey Quentin, can you come film this for us so that we can like just talk over it?
Well, I mean that's what we were doing before. It was just a camera and 2 mics.
Yeah, but
mean,
like
do you
what I mean
remember
is
the setup
getting it onto like a Twitch stream.
Oh.
Like through OBS and everything, like with whatever setup. Because what we have to probably do is like have it run through either your laptop or another laptop. Because I'm pretty sure your laptop can handle this stream. Like it's not much. Like it's just this.
I'm sure it's like a Sling thing, you know.
There are channels on Twitch that stream high school football games, but I think it's the school who's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense. But we're talking about doing uncensored commentary.
Yeah,
not
like it
saying
wouldn't
shit
be
like
something like saying shit, saying fuck, like
saying shit like that.
like talking shit.
That's what I like about a lot of our content on our channel. A lot of it's just not fucking censored, which is great.
All of it. I mean,
all
like
of
very, like the only words we can't say are things that like you shouldn't say.
Yeah, absolutely. Which
You
is
know
the
what I
way
mean?
it should be. And we wouldn't
Yeah.
say that during like a game for obvious reasons, but like, you know, we could be like, damn, he got that ball, you know what I mean? Like shit that normal commentators wouldn't be able to say, which like I feel like is something that we don't really have here in this country, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only thing I would worry about with that is if we did a high school game, there might be some like law or whatever that like we can't for whatever reason, whatever we're saying is coming across in like in a way that might be illegal. So I would, just because we're dealing with minors.
Yeah.
So I would look into maybe potentially like some college, like we got the Lancers here.
We do. We just go watch them practice and film like stream us commentating the
Honestly,
practice.
We could commentate the practice for like an actual game.
The dog story. Wait, what?
The dog story.
What's the dog story? I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
I enjoy commentating video games.
Yeah.
Because I mean I've done it. Not done it.
I could
I've
do that
watched
too.
so much of it. Like it'd be cool. Well, you wouldn't know what you're talking about though, which would be like really funny. Because
But I mean, that's what I
could
did.
explain what's happening.
That's
How
what I
cool.
do with
Creighton's
basketball.
dog story. Oh my god, yeah, we talk about your dog story.
Which dog story?
The Creighton dog story.
Huh?
The dog eating your ass.
Oh,
we talk about that while commenting high school football. Yeah, that would not work out.
I just realized you put like that chicken on
On Sheila?
Oh no, on the head of the other guy. For
Oh
your
yes,
stands.
I didn't do that actually.
Oh, you didn't?
Someone else did that.
Who?
I don't know. I'm seeing it
That's
for the first time.
amazing.
That is pretty funny. It's on Spartan Lock.
Spartan Lock. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, like I would love to do that because it's like I didn't know what I was talking about with football or with basketball. I still don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as that goes, but I did a good enough job that they let me keep doing it.
Yeah, I would love to like host Call of Duty tournaments.
Also, there was nobody else, but still.
That's true. It'd be cool to like host Call of Duty tournaments and like COD viewer it, where we just like see we can see through the walls and everything, see everything. And
I liked commentating volleyball, to be honest with you too. Like all the sports that we commentated at Learn TV that I did, I really enjoyed. And I still have a copy of pretty much every game that I ever did.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
remember listening to George very like upsettingly, like sit in the editing room and like commentate, air quotes, but really just voice over the soccer games.
That was a weird time.
He hated it. I remember him literally sitting there and I was talking to him and he was just like, and there she goes and boom, right in the goal. Like he said it like that. Like it was so funny.
But like being there, being part of the experience, like you really get wrapped into it. Though,
Yeah, you get
know?
like excited.
And do you remember Juan? Juan was awesome.
Bro, Juan would lose his shit.
He would fucking.
He loved
I'm
it.
pretty sure he cussed in Spanish.
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
live on Learn TV.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And he would be like,
Bro, I used to
"Go!"
talk.
Like he would be like, "Go!" And then
I
go on
used
for
to
like
talk
minutes.
so much shit to the basketball teams, like from way up in the
Yeah.
camera. That I would talk so much shit. And volleyball. Volleyball is probably the sport I got the most angry at.
Why?
Because it was best of 5, and if a team was up 2-0 and then they came back, if you're filming volleyball, like all we want to do is get in there, film it, and leave. Like volleyball's fun, but like after a game or two, you get kind of tired and you want to go home, and you get to go home as soon as the best of 5 is over. So like for me, I am always pulling for whoever wins the first game.
Right.
because they have the best chance of winning 3 in a row and leaving. If they win and then they lose the next game, my new goal was, okay, whoever wins the 3rd game I'm rooting for, especially if it's the second team because the first team betrayed me.
Absolutely.
And that's but then sometimes teams would go up 2-0 and then they'd lose 3 in a row. And at that point, I would be already, by game 5, I'd be rooting for that second team because the first team fucked up enough to make it to the last game. I would be so back and forth. Like, I would lose it. One time we had a game 5 go to 40 because you have to win by 2.
Yeah.
It went to 40.
It
went to 40. They have to get 21 to win. It went to 40. It went to 40. Do you understand what that means?
What?
It's not like they had to get to 40 points between the two teams. 40 means that it had to get to 79 points or 78 points scored because it's 40 and 38 for 40 to be the point that wins. One team, one game, game 5.
One team, one
had
game.
to make it all the way.
Did they do it?
To 40. Yeah, they had to. Like 40s where it just crapped out, where the other team didn't score the next point is what I mean. They have to win by 2.
Yeah.
I was livid. Bro, I have not been that mad. No, I was mad. I was yelling. I was like, fuck you, AJ, or whoever it was. I forget which team it was, AJ Buford. Oh, I was mad at those ladies. What? What are you about to say?
So the very first year of commentating, my very first year was probably like the best year of commentating that I ever had. Because I went to not just one state championship. I went to 2 and got paid to go there. Because Buford's volleyball team went to state.
Yeah.
That year, they didn't win, but they went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, and they were.
That's like a big deal.
They were an amazing volleyball team. Amazing. Like I really enjoyed. Like I didn't. Like that's when I first that game was the first game that I really started like dressing up for these games and treating them like actual like events. You know what I mean? And then from there on, like I went on to do like basketball and then football as well. Football, I didn't get into announcing football until the next year, I believe. But the basketball I was there for, and soccer that year too. And soccer that year, we went to state as well with Indianland. And fucking amazing. Like I think the boys and the girls team both went to state that year.
Mm-hmm. Did either of them win?
I think, if I remember correctly, I believe the girls won. But I might be wrong about that. But, I mean, Indianland fucking, like, crushed us. Like, crushed everybody in the district as far as like, soccer teams go. And they lost to a private school. And I was like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was such an incredible game to watch. And I remember, like, watching it. And it was, I mean, I remember talking with Juan about it because it was pretty much neck and neck for like the first like half, and then like it's like Indianland just choked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then goal after goal after goal. I want to say the final score is like 0-8. I can't remember exactly, but it's just like moments like that. It's not necessarily the scores or the people there, the teams they're playing that you remember, but it's the energy of those games and the places that you went.
Yeah,
go
like
see
the
those
atmosphere is like 90% of the experience.
Absolutely.
Like the game is fun to watch and all, but like going to a high school basketball game is fucking awesome. The crowd is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like the energy, you can feel the happy, like excited energy in the room.
There's no better feeling than like, you know, getting set up in the booth, putting on like a mic and headset and just getting ready to like watch a game unfold right before you, you know?
Bro. I had so much fun during those games, like just talking on the headsets with everybody, like while we were filming, like just having a good time playing.
Other
watching
than like working at Food Line, there's never been like a job that I've really ever like enjoyed as much as that, you know?
Yeah.
That does, and even then, Food Line doesn't really compare because it's like you're there, and in a way, you're like a player on a team or a player like in the game itself.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're there having to describe this to the audience. And like it's just, I mean, it's the whole reason I think I fell in love with broadcasting, you know?
What's up? Let's run a little throwback tournament. Any COD? I'd be down to do it like when Cold War starts up. It'd be cool to run some like little, like commentate some 1v1, 2v2 tournaments like in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who we'd like. We'd have to start advertising for it to get people to come do it though.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't, like we'd only need like
I mean, you could definitely do it through
teams.
MFAM, right?
Maybe. I mean, it was like not through that. There's not like a catalyst. It would just be my Twitter. But
Yeah.
but it would be cool to like. I'm trying to think how many teams we'd need to like effectively do it. So 4, if we had 8, that's only 2 matches that would be played because it would go 4 then 2.
Mm-hmm.
4 games, yeah, 4 games and then 2 games. Wait, no, 4 would play and then those 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2. Then the final. So it'd be 3 matches. What would the winners get? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet. We'd have to maybe some shirts. We send them shirts off shirts. Shirts off shirts. I just said that out loud. That's what they should be called. The shirts should say shirts off shirts on them. We got to figure out the shirts off idea. Have you talked to the guy yet?
I haven't.
Oh my God.
I got
Great.
held up with everything going on. Honestly, I've been thinking about like if we do the festival, it's gonna be like really close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as getting everything ready. We can still do it though. You know what I mean?
Amazon gift cards and the live ducks and a live duck. We just send you a live duck.
Yeah.
I'm down. Want to give somebody a duck
Sure.
as a gift or as a prize? Rather.
I know where we can get ducks here.
Creighton. No, I was kidding.
Why not?
Creighton, we're not sending a duck to someone who wins a Call of Duty tournament.
Why not?
Cause that's why.
Call a ducky. I don't know. Call a ducky? No, that doesn't work. And there needs to be a T in there, and I'm gonna find it. Anyways,
Do we
have anything in the notes that's pressing?
I don't know. We might have, but you keep clogging it with videos.
I'm sorry, but they
Look
were
at all
good
these
videos. You
Look
put
at-
a video.
I put a single video. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have
Tomorrow,
4.
Roundtable Gaming does its first episode of podcasting on Twitch.
That's true. We need
Shout
to
out to them.
We need to shout them out.
Shout them
now.
out right now. They said they're starting at what time?
Excuse me.
Do you remember?
Roundtable.
You didn't write it down, did you?
No, I just said first one's Wednesday.
So they said they're gonna be doing.
It's
around
like
the
8 or
time
9
we-
p.m.
Yeah,
I think, or maybe 8 or 9, something like that.
something like that. None of them are
We'll
in
see.
here.
I
so.
follow those guys, so
Yeah.
we shall see. But that was a good one. Do you want to wind this down and then get into Firewatch? It's already 1 a.m.
Maybe. I don't know.
You should make
We
a
can
different
keep
Discord channel for the videos Creighton shares. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
thinking about doing that lately. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, just 'cause.
I'll
Well,
do
that
that.
one I
I'll
did
do
live
that
on
here
stream.
shortly.
Yeah.
I'll do that when the podcast is no longer live.
Mm-hmm.
Before in between us doing the this and then doing the Firewatch.
Yeah. Anything else on the agenda? Like as far as like, things we got coming up.
No, I got a couple things that we need to talk about off stream.
We got what's his name going that we're going to go see in Atlanta.
Tim Dillon. We're gonna
Tim
go see
Dillon.
Tim Dillon in Atlanta on the
October
22nd.
22nd, which is a Thursday, so probably
Excuse
no
me.
podcast that night.
Yeah, definitely, definitely no podcast that night. The Thursday for sure, possibly the Wednesday because we still haven't decided if we're gonna go up, see the show.
But we'll have a lot to come back and talk about.
For sure, because we'll be going to Atlanta.
Yes. The last time we went to Atlanta, if you want to tell that story, we went so you could go to a tournament, right?
Yeah, I was going to see the MLG Atlanta event in
2017.
18, I believe.
2017.
Are you sure?
2017.
I knew it was 2017. That
'Cause
was my
that's
5th
when-
event. There's no way it was 2017.
It was
Because I only went to
2017
one in
'cause-
2016
'cause
and
it
one in
was right
2017.
before Logan came out, and I was talking to, what's her face from Goodwill.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It may have been late 2016, but there's definitely no way it was 2018.
There's no way it was 2016.
Yeah, so it's 2017 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt like it just happened.
It was in March of that year, right?
I have no idea. I think it was in February.
February?
Might have been January.
It was right around like your birthday.
Whatever it was. We went there to go do MLG Atlanta or to go watch it. They didn't go. Only I was going to go in and watch it. I went there with like money to purchase a ticket for the last day. And the guy at the counter, I was like, dude, I came from Lancaster, South Carolina. I just wanted to catch the last games live and like see who wins. Because I know that like Optic or whoever was in finals.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, just go ahead. Here. And he like put the wristband on me like for free.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
he just let me go in.
And how much was that? Or would that have been?
It would have been that event was $65
Damn.
for a day
And he let
day
you
pass
in for 65. Or
for
free, I mean.
Yeah. Sup gamers, hey Sneaky.
Was anybody from MFAM there at that time? Or you didn't
a
really
few,
see?
yeah. No, Mike was there, Sacrifice was there.
Did you meet up with any of
Yeah, I
them?
met up with all those guys. Got food. It was fantastic.
Why
got
didn't
pizza.
why didn't you come let them hang out with us?
Because you guys were off doing stuff. Like I was there to film them, like to try. That was the trial footage for the MFAM video I ended up making.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That was all trial footage to see if I could.
Damn. So
I
I
could do
was
that.
in the same building as Mike and Sacrifice.
No, you were never in the same building.
Yeah, it was. We were
Oh.
all in that episode.
I branched off and went by myself.
Oh.
I remember when I left and just you guys went off and explored Atlanta.
Yeah.
I went off and did everything else.
You should have called us. We would come back and met him.
I mean, at the time it wasn't important to me.
Yeah.
Like not that part. What a gamer. Okay.
So it's
listen here.
from my perspective, and probably from a lot of people's perspective, because we were with a big group of people. I mean, we had the car filled up. It was just
Who all was it?
It was me, you, Quentin, Bethany, and Michael. Which isn't like a
Yes.
crazy big
Yeah, it
group.
was
but
4 of
is
you and then
4 of
me.
us, and then 1 of you. We just basically let Charlie out. He walked behind the gate, and then we didn't see him again until
like we were leaving.
at like
It was late that
11
night.
or
It was
12 at
late.
night. And
And then we
like he
left.
just came out of there by himself. Like, you know what I mean? No friends, nothing. So I'm not sure if he's making this up about Sacrifice or not.
No, I mean I did. I mean I have pictures, video to prove it. I have all of it.
Sure.
We went to a pizza place that had like ridiculously good pizza, like some of the best pizza I've had
And
ever.
we went to Cracker Barrel.
They had a Frankenstein and a Spider-Man and a Batman statue, like all life size. It was like a really cool, like nerdy cafe, and they had pizza. And I interviewed Mal. I interviewed Mike, my friend Smitty. Who else? Mike had a player that Chris TL Wanted, who was in chat last night.
Yeah.
He was there. All those guys.
Was Nick there?
No, Nick was not at Atlanta. That was before. Like he was only going to like one big event a year, and that was Anaheim. 'Cause
Really?
Anaheim was like the fun one to go to. Damn, I want pizza now. What the fuck, Charlie? I'm sorry. Because Atlanta's like right here. Like
Yeah.
we can get to Atlanta.
Yeah, pretty easily too.
Yeah.
Because we did that we did it on a Sunday, which was
Yes.
like, I went to church that morning, got to your house, and was like, all right, let's go. And then we were there by like 6?
Yeah, we were there pretty early. I mean, the last games would have been at like 7:30 ish. So like we got there right in time.
Yeah. And it was crazy because it's like, we came home that night. We didn't get home till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it was late.
I was exhausted. I didn't go to school or work, I don't think, the next day. Because, like, we both were working at Learn TV at the time.
Yeah.
Did you go to work the next day?
I can't remember.
I can't
I
remember
only
either.
remember the day. I don't remember anything after.
And that was the night I hooked up with, what's her name, from Goodwill.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
I was exhausted. I didn't go to bed till like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a good night, though. Good night.
Damn, my boy. Talking about Creighton.
So I went. Not only did I drive for like 12 hours, I came home and then just knocked it out of the park, and then like went to bed.
Did you? Was it like okay? Well, there you go.
Yep. Chad Creighton. Thank you, Flint.
Yeah, which one's a Chad? What's the definition of a Chad again?
The Chad's the good one.
But like good how?
Like you know,
the
you're
good
just
one
like
is-
a baller.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You're just like a fucking legend.
Yeah. Videz is a Chad after like you get him like really intoxicated.
Oh.
Like there's this.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a ladies' man Chad too.
Actually, Videz, our friend Videz.
But you got to be careful. If you give him too much, he'll start rolling around on the floor. So there's like a thin like line of timing and everything that you have to get just right. I'm still working it out. Me and him, like whenever we hang out again and start going to bars and shit again, I'm gonna get it worked out, and then I will like present to you a fully formed Chad Videz at some point. Hopefully without alcohol.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta get him out of that. We gotta get him to where he can just
What?
be Chad Videz all the time without needing the alcohol.
Maybe. I mean, like, but
he didn't-
also
if he
it's
didn't need the
it's
buffer, we
been-
could-
I've got some great stories about Videz being a Chad, actually, because of alcohol. Like this one time we were like around this time last year, actually, we were at a Halloween party, and Valdez like disappeared for like probably about an hour or so with some girl.
Okay.
And Valdez, if you're watching this, he went and smoked weed with her in a car, and like I think they made out. I can't remember exactly. Yeah.
Being a Chad usually identifies as a number one tradesperson, always wearing white sunglasses and drives a jacked up truck. He is just the coolest person and will receive his women by offerings. Wait.
From non-worthy opponents.
He is just the coolest person and will receive his women by offerings from non-worthy opponents from Urban Dictionary. Okay. Oh, that last sentence was weirdly structured for my my eyes and my face to say and hear and read. I didn't understand it. I don't know. Chad sounds kind of like a douche. Like I see like I don't know if I don't like jacked up trucks. Chad sounds stupid. I hope
I don't have a jacked up truck.
Okay.
I just have a truck.
No one accused you of having one.
I know. I'm just saying. Like everything else fits though. And my sunglasses are silver, not white.
Right. So none of it fits.
A lot of it fits.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Number one tradesperson.
Yep. That's what I am. That's how I describe. You know what? I'm just going to take that and put it in my resume.
And with that said, let's wind down the podcast. From YouTube, we will continue the stream to play Firewatch. So YouTube, if you want to watch that, it'll either be up on YouTube,
Let's
or
try
if
that.
it isn't, it won't be. And you'll have to come to Twitch and watch us live to see video games. But, you know, we love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and wind down the YouTube video. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
We love you.
Are we just going to stay live and just, like, get the thing pulled up?
Yes, look at your camera when you say goodbye to YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.